All right, let's take a look at Lesson 8 as was presented in class on Monday, October 5th. In our opening, we have our learning targets. I can compare and contrast what I see and hear when I read the text to what I perceive when I watch the same scene of the film. And I can plan the introduction of a compare-contrast essay with a strong focus statement. All right, so I just got cut off a moment ago, so I'm going to keep on moving. All right, so we are focusing today on the introduction paragraph that includes the focus statements. And within that introduction paragraph, there are three key components that we saw done well clearly in the model essay. So let's remind ourselves about that essay intro. Can you imagine learning that your father is a Greek god? What about fighting immortals to find Zeus's lightning bolt? That first section of this introduction paragraph is where you grab the reader's attention. It's also known as a hook. So you need to grab my attention right from the beginning of your essay. Keep in mind, I'll be reading 100 of them. So make yours memorable. Get my attention from the start. Second part, this is what happens to Percy Jackson in The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. In the book and the movie, Percy is a 12-year-old boy who learns that he is the son of the sea god Poseidon. Then Percy and two friends go on a quest to find Zeus's bolt. That section there is providing background information, some context for the reader. So obviously I am familiar with this story. However, you want to write a paper that others can read, even if they're not familiar with this story. So you're giving them some basic background information to help. Finally, the last and most important sentence of this paragraph, a comparison of chapter 11 of the book and the same scene of the movie reveals both similarities and differences. That's the focus statement that gives focus to the essay, keeps your writing focused. We're going to spend a few moments next doing a language dive focusing on that focus statement. So next assignment, you will click here to make your own copy of the language dive. And let me kind of walk you through this pretty quickly. So breaking down the focus statement, a comparison of chapter 11 of the book and the same scene of the movie reveals both similarities and differences. We then define keywords here, similarities, things that are the same, that's your comparison. Differences, things that are different, so that's where the contrast is. Reveal to show, so you are going to show me similarities and differences in this essay. We then spent some time creating a focus statement for you for your essay. So it's going to be very similar to the one in the model essay, except we are doing a comparison of chapter 16 of The Lightning Thief and the same scene in the movie, reveals both similarities and differences. For example, the trio was trapped in both, although the way it happened was different. If you are not going to focus on that part with the trio being trapped, but it being different, how they were trapped, then don't put that in your focus statement. Some people maybe put that it was the same characters, although they were different. Whatever you include there as your example, you are going to want to make sure you spend more time writing about in your essay. All right, next we have a video that you can watch on your time, kind of going over planning this introduction paragraph. And I'm going to let you spend time on that on your own because I'm running out of time here. Work time B, plan an introduction. So we've got a chart here telling us that the introductory paragraph needs to catch the reader's attention, have a good hook, give readers the context they need to understand the topic or text, so that's the background, and then a focus statement, providing a clear focus to maintain throughout the writing. Right here, you are going to click to make your own copy of the Informative Writing Plan Graphic Organizer. It is going to look like this. This is what you will use for all of our writing lessons to come. So for the next 6 lessons, we will be breaking down this essay paragraph by paragraph. Today, we focused only on the introduction in this first box. After you do that, you are going to submit the language dive. You're going to get that introduction done and read chapter 17 for tomorrow.